coincidence that right as the flu outbreak, the swine flu outbreak happens, the World Vaccine Congress is being held at the Westfield Marriott in Dulles, Washington, D.C. Isn't that weird? That's just so crazy. It's just so crazy all of Big Pharma was there just at the same exact time, huh? It's just wild. And then they said, oh, pigs from Mexico caused it. Didn't find any pigs from Mexico. Then they say, oh, we found some pigs up in the Canadian region, but some Mexican immigrant worker must have given it to them. Doesn't sound very right. Then the Fear and the Flu woman with this little piggy snout on the cover. See, it's coming through bars, and we're all going to get attacked by this pig swine flu. She says it came from America, but definitely not the U.S. government or in a lab. No, it couldn't be that. And now we have this 75-year-old Austrian who's come out and said, well, it's probably the simplest explanation, Adrian Gibbs, but it was accidental. Remember, if it comes from a lab, it has to be an accident. It can't be, a malicious plot by our government, even though in the 70s they released the African swine virus in Cuba. They would never biologically attack a population. That could never occur. All right, let's jump to Steve in Texas. Steven, you're on the line.
Yeah, hey, Jason, that poem, I think that was written by my evil twin, because I think I've got the straight scoop now on what an Infowarrior really is. It's,
do you?
Yeah, it's somebody that's tied in with the skinheads and the Nazi sympathizers and the terrorists. And in fact, it's somebody that would actually appear on the Al Qaeda Jones show today, wearing a yellow T-shirt with that dreaded "Don't Tread on Me" symbol. In fact, look just like you, Jason and Laden.
Yes, I was wearing the "Don't Tread on Me." Today I have on, what do I have on here? I got the Statue of Liberty, a well-known Illuminati symbol, but actually it's the Statue of Liberty taken down. It looks like in the Planet of the Apes, very hip and, damn them, they destroyed it all.
Yeah, right.
Let's hope we don't, I would really hate, as much as I'd really hate the Terminator scenario, I think the human evolution scenario where we end up killing ourselves and then ape men take over, that might be a little more nightmarish. I don't know, Steven.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, first of all, I know that, there's people calling and they gush all over you guys and say, oh, you're my hero and all. And that's just my way of saying thank you, because I really, really do appreciate what you and Alex have done and continue to do. I mean, I look at the films you guys produce and all the work you put into these shows and all the stuff that you put up with, man. And it's just, I just am very thankful for you guys, and you're a great inspiration to me in this war.
Well, thank you, man. Before you get off the film thing, I've been really working hard on this Invisible Empire. I've been getting a lot of footage in. And wait till you see, I mean, there is no doubt that not only is there a new world order, but they've been setting it up incrementally. And I actually got George Bush's commencement address on the New World Order the other day, watched it last night. He drops the NWO bomb maybe 1-2 dozen times. I mean, just throughout. And he assures everybody the New World Order doesn't mean you're going to lose your liberty or your sovereignty. It's going to be freedom and peace for all. But then he starts talking about international organizations and international legislation. And then today, I've been going through this, I think it's Senate Foreign Relations Committee deal where James Baker is echoing the same exact thing. This isn't just Bush, this isn't just Baker, this isn't just Clinton, this isn't just Jesse Jackson, this isn't just Gordon Brown, Tony Blair, Henry Kissinger, H.G. Wells, Hitler. This is a philosophy that has thrived and continues to thrive even further into reality and is truly emerging. We're going to come back to Stephen and others. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas, prisonplanet.tv, Infowars.com.
What can you do to keep you and your family safe from the resistant new strains of deadly bacteria and viruses? Check out supernaturalsilver.com today, or visit the link on Infowars.com to find out more about this incredible new silver compound. The new silver solution is a natural antibiotic that is clinically tested to kill viruses, germs, bacteria, and yeast safely. This new silver solution liquid form was shown to be a powerful preventative for H5N1 influenza. This new technology has proven itself to be a formidable weapon against bio-threats of today and tomorrow. The new silver solution gel has been shown to disinfect topically and keep the area sanitized for up to 4 hours. The new Silver solution is a highly effective, potent nanoparticle solution that is lethal to bacteria, yeast, and virus. Go to supernaturalsilver.com and see the amazing line of products they have available. Click on the link and check out the uses for new Silver solution. Order now to protect yourself and those you care about. Go to supernaturalsilver.com. That's supernaturalsilver.com today.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
No one knows who gave the orders. No one asks about the crime. No one looks behind the curtain. And no one questions why. The only time we got is right about now. I cross my heart.
Our man at Bilderberg,
take the vow.
in pursuit of the world's most powerful cabal. Once a year, it is rumored. It's not rumored, it's fact. The global elite gather at a luxury hotel to chew the fat and fine-tune their secret plans for world domination. We sent Charlie Skelton in pursuit. And we're going to read that article and much, much more as we go through this evening in the Info War. But first, I'm going to go back to Stephen and others. Stephen, go ahead.
Yeah, it's rumored that Alex Jones was detained at the Canadian border back in '06, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just rumor in the headline. I mean, they sent out an official list last year. The American Friends of Bilderberg. By the way, I haven't seen a list by the American Friends of Bilderberg yet. Maybe I need to type in Bilderberg 2009 list, do a past 24 hours Google search and see if anything comes up, see who the big name players are that are on the roster this year. But there's no rumor about it, Stephen.
No, not at all. And I wanted to bring up an article that's on WorldNet Daily, but real quick, I just wanted to say, you were talking about how, Bush used New World Order and over and over and over again, but, assured us this isn't dealing with taking away our rights. No, Alex just had that guy from the FBI and the 9/11, the road to tyranny saying, will you have to give up some of your liberties for the sake of security? Maybe. So, but, that's just a figment of our imagination.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's an article that came out, it's dated May 10th on WorldNet Daily, and of course, I have some issues with them because of their promoting, whether, they know it or not, this right-left false paradigm by having people like Ann Coulter in there. But they do have some good articles, and this one, it's by Bob Unruh, who's one of the main contributors, and it's called Electronic Police State Report Cites U.S. Ultimate Big Brother Basics Are in Place. Now, it goes into about this electronic police state report assesses the status of governmental surveillance in 52 nations around the globe for 2008. It was released by something called Crypto Hippie Incorporated, which was set up in 2007 through the acquisition of several little-known but highly regarded providers of privacy technologies. Okay, now, here's my take on this, and I wanted to get your response to this. It ranks China and North Korea as number one and number two, respectively, for being the worst when it comes to governmental surveillance out of these 52 nations. It ranks the UK and United States as fifth and sixth. Well, if they were saying human rights violations, I would agree. But as far as surveillance by the government, I can't see how they, I understand to a point what they're saying, but with the technology that we've got and the daily reports we're getting about the UK and the United States, I have to disagree with that and say that it's got to be in that order, the UK and then the United States, or maybe the other way around. What do you think?
No, I would say UK, United States, absolutely. Well, the United Kingdom's only really ahead of us because it's a smaller country. You know what I mean? And they've built a huge infrastructure in London. And the only comparable infrastructure that you can see anywhere else in the world is probably New York City, really lower Manhattan. Not all 5 boroughs are as bad as some of the places in Europe. I'm with you 110%. If it were human rights violations, you're right. It would probably be China and North Korea. But it's not human rights violations. It's cameras. It's surveillance. And them ruling in Wisconsin that police officers without a warrant can now put a GPS track